What's cooking, people? This is MyTyme, MyNBA2k16 here, and I am in my first star season. Yes, I was able to get in there with my 2-star pros, that Juan Rondo and Russell Parsons. I believe it was Parsons. I think so. Can't remember now. Bit of a brain melt there, and I thought, yes, I'm going to push it because you do get legendary rewards in star seasons. I thought if I can just get through. Rival Clash here will come to that moment. If I can just get through the qualifying. That's all I want to do. Just get through the qualifying and 3 for 45. Yeah. Okay, it started off bad. I went like 1 for 11. And basically, yes, I wasn't energized, but I realized that I had absolutely no chance in hell. So I used some energies like twice to see if I could get back into it, and it was just no good. So I just gave up. So I've completely given up with this season. It's a complete waste of time. Complete F-fest. Great. Perfect. So I've got to wait now for that to finish. On a positive note though, not shortly after my last video, which I know is a couple of days old now, bang, board pool. Star card, which is good, you know. Any board pool, any star card at the moment, pretty happy to get. So let's show where that was. We ended up with and there's 2 parts here, okay, so I'll show you. Bang, here we go, LaMarcus Aldridge. So I've started working him up. I also spent all my RP to get a second run with him. 55 RP it cost me, because I'm not going to use wildcards. I'm not using wildcards on star cards now. You see, Robert Parrish. Why did I say Russell Parsons? I don't know, Robert Parrish. I was kind of close. RP. I should have said RP. Then you'd know no different, would you? Yeah, so once I bothered to finish out Robert, I'll smash on his specializations, everything, make him nice and beefy. But at the moment, because it's not going to help me in my current tier, it's not going to help me in my current season, so there's no point me maxing these out. So I thought, just leave them. And my theory here is that if I can get myself another couple of cards, get myself another couple of legendary pros or star pros, what I will do is I will under-level them a bit like this Juan Rondo and a bit like this Robert Parrish. So when it comes to Rivals Clash, I can put out a team and use a similar strategy to, say, one that I adopt in WWE Supercard, where you don't put out your best team and you kind of use cards that can beat most of the cards around them just in that tier. So when you're playing people, hopefully your 2 or 3 under-level cards will win you the game. Now, Rivals Clash is the Heat versus Spurs. I accidentally clicked on the Spurs, okay? I admit that. I meant to click on the Heat, but I was just trying to skip through. Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, okay, cool. Dwayne Wade. Yeah, does it make much difference? Not really, but I just meant to go for the Heat because I just, just like the Heat more. So the rewards, we scroll down, you then come here, you got LeBron James old school and David Robinson. You come down again and you've got Alonzo Mourning and LaMarcus Aldridge, obviously as a legendary. And I'm not too sure how many people are going to be looking down at the epic and below rewards, so we'll leave that for a moment. But now from my perspective, event cards, these are where I'm going to be using my wildcards. If I get event cards or MVP cards or anything, even legendary cards now, I'm not going to pro any of those MVP, any of those anymore. If I get them from season or something, or from a pack, and I get pro to them, yep, I will use a star contract on them. I don't mind using a star contract, but I'm not using wild cards. I'm just going to wait, bide my time, hopefully pluck 1 or 2 from the board over the forthcoming weeks. Maybe one of these events I'll be able to make a good push on here. Can I get into the top 500? Maybe. It's Valentine's weekend. It's just not worth it for me. I can't see. I've got a better chance, I think, in WWE. My team's set up better. So once I've got the team set up to push in a Rivals Clash here, I will go for it. I mean, what I'm using at the moment, and this isn't foolproof, as you can see here, I've got my 2 star cards under leveled. I've got a pretty much fully leveled out legendary card and 2 epic cards. Now, the game is still reading me in Star Plus. I don't want to be this high up in Star Plus, but unfortunately, I can't get any lower. When I go lower and I just put in other cards here, I still come up against the same kind of people in Star Plus and Star Plus Plus for the +5 games. So no matter what I do, best case scenario is I get somebody in Star Plus tier, and then it's about a 70-30 shot in my favour that I'll win at best. So let's just play this game and show what I mean. So I have to throw away straight of all. What I really want to do is get a bunch of legendaries. So a couple of legendary cards maxed out. Or basically what I want to do is I want to get my legendary cards set up that they're better than epic pros, but not as good as full fully stacked legendary cards. And then I'm going to mix them up, for example, with single legendaries, or I'm going to do the same with a couple of star pros. So get the star pros so that they're just a bit better than those legendary cards, and then mix them up with some single legendaries or whatever in the middle there, and then the game will hopefully read me as being, you know, trying to legitimately put out a half decent team, and it won't give me such tough opposition. Whereas at the moment I've maxed out all the majority of my legendary pros that I have, because I was using them in seasons and stuff. So now I need to purchase or win some more, underlevel them and keep them, and then keep 1 or 2 underleveled star cards. So I think with Rondo's maybe just about there. Robert Parrish is probably a little bit too strong, so I'm going to keep Aldridge for that sole purpose of making his stats 1900, 2000 match, basically leaving it there and keeping him for the next Rivals Clash. Obviously I can then use him in the season, especially if I'm using a legendary season, because at the moment star seasons I'm just getting completely butt hurting. So that's the plan. So that's what's been going on here at the moment. Not too much. I'm not going to do too much gameplay because, as I said, I'm not going to be challenging for the top rewards here. I will play for it a bit, get some cards, work on getting that Aldridge pro'd, and, you know, seeing what comes for the next event. But unfortunately for me, I know I can't get the top events in this one, and I'm not going to get anything out of this star season. So run a few legendary seasons, maybe try and get to the finals there, semis, see if we can get an MVP, record set card, get anything to pro out with. Or if I don't have much luck, then once I build my RPs up again, because they've been depleted, as you can see, I obviously spent the time to pro all these cards, I will get some more legendary cards and I will pro them and not fully stat them out. So I'm either going to go with the epic legendary route or with the legendary star route. Now the reason I'm thinking legendary star is because I don't want to have to keep closing down and going back in after win a game for the board pools, because obviously if you're down in epic tier you're going to get epic pools. Ideally I want star tier pools, so see if I can get myself in the very bottom crack of being into star tier using those couple of star pros and then those underleveled star pros, and then those underleveled or single legendary cards. So that's what future episode I made for the next Rivals Clash. For this one, not much to go on. We're going to get some kind of card I'm probably never going to use. Awesome. Apart from that, not too much to report on. As I said, we've got that LaMarcus Aldridge, get him going, get this season finished with, waste of time that is, go back down, do a legendary season, and we will see if we can get ourselves a decent card or two there to pair up with something we've already got and potentially make a pro for that next Rivals Clash. Anyway, let me know what you're going to go for in this game. Let me know if you have any good pulls or anything recently, and if there's anything you want to see introduced to this game. There's been a new mode introduced to NHL Supercard. Maybe something like that will be coming to NBA soon, a new mode other than just Rivals Clash and Road to the Championship. Let me know what you think it is or what you'd like to see. Apart from that, I've been MyTyme. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon.